issue we're having some technological problems of trying to use two phones to do two things at one time. So what we have here, we are unboxing for RVA Katana for a Cloudhammer source. I have my sensei, Scott Takahashi.
What's up, everybody?
And we have Danny over here, who's our camera person. And she is going to read your questions out loud to us if you have any. And let's actually do it. We're just trying to get through all the tape, through all the red tape, or rather the yellow tape in case maybe. Alright. Alright, okay, so here's our first sword. And maybe, I bet you Danny will like this one. Danny, behind the camera, you want to come in front of the camera for a second, or do you? Sure. Danny, in front of the camera, you can just, or grab it.
Wait.
Okay, she's a practitioner of HEMA, so, and she's also taking our Japanese sword class. And so here, I'll let you.
This is right up your alley, man.
Check this guy out, just don't touch the blade. This is an S5 longsword. All right, and you go ahead and do the reading questions that come out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Red table talk.
And the blade is...
The blade is S5 steel. And right now we have it wrapped up. How's the balance?
very good. It's very light.
Yeah, it's a 90, well it's not light. It's actually, that's a 90 centimeter blade, so that's what, 39 inches?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to stick
Yeah.
that.
I guess I'm
Make sure.
stronger than what I think.
Yeah. So that's the,
This is very well balanced. I like it. But yes, the blade is wrapped. So I
Hey,
can-
Dan, how you doing, buddy?
But this is beautiful.
What do you think?
Oh, I love it.
Aren't they great?
Yes.
so if you want to go ahead and put that back in the sheath, and then we'll mount it on the back wall there.
Are these sold?
No, this one is not sold yet.
Fine, so we got some European swords that we can actually sell that are actually spoken for.
Awesome.
That one is $800.
Oh,
So-
never mind.
Yeah, it's a little on the pricey side. I had my entire price list here, but now I can't find it in all the chaos of trying to find things here. And so I have to go based on memory. All right, moving right along. Do you have any comments for us?
Sure.
Any? All right, lots of styrofoam. Oh, okay. Dan, you probably like this one.
You gotta come back, Danny.
You gotta
I
come
got them
back.
This one's
That's
got
right.
shiny
Oh.
on it.
So this is another European sword.
Oh, nice.
And now I'm gonna try to find my price.
Mr. Cabo asks what's on the blade.
What's on the blade? It's plastic wrap to keep it from rusting.
Plastic wrap to keep it from rusting. Hope you can hear that, buddy.
Oh, that's slightly curved at the top. I like that too.
Huh.
Doing your feet.
My wife's following too.
Nice.
How's that feel?
This one's a little heavier than the last one, but I like it.
Can I check the weight on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is definitely
That's
beefier.
heavier.
And I can't find my freaking price
Is it this thing right here?
list. Is it a piece of paper? Yeah, that's it.
Wow, this is a very interesting additional element on the blade.
It was described as a German sword.
Yeah.
You guys
that's
can see
definitely
that
German.
has this additional.
This one is made of, you can go ahead and take the plastic off if you want. This is made of ASAB 88, which is basically a very hard steel. You can get heat treated to 61 HRC, but it's also very chip resistant. You can also, if you just don't touch the blade, you can take the other sword out too if you want.
Check that.
No, it's already put away.
That is beautiful.
Oh, you put a, okay. So yeah, that's one of the European swords, ASAB 33.
Wow.
Shout out John, what's up man? Hey Alfonso,
Yeah,
thanks
it's
for joining
curved at
in.
the top, so you
Maddie, our boy Maddie is here.
can Stop people from hooking you.
I'm
And
gonna-
you can hook their sword too.
That's really nice.
All right,
Moving right along.
moving right along.
But nice to see some of your more European blades in here.
Yeah, see, I have another European blade here. And I'll let you guys keep on opening it. And I will, yeah, right here. This is an arming sword. This one is made of SX105V. SX105V is a Japanese tool steel. What it's really good for is it has a lot of firmness in the blade. It has a lot of firmness in the blade. It also has a bend tolerance to 70 degrees, so that you could bend that one to 70 degrees and it wouldn't actually set a bend.
Now, Danny, in your HEMA practice, do you guys use swords of this size? Do you use a wider variety of European swords, or do you stick to a certain blade?
Well, you
Or
start
certain
off.
things at a time?
Which is stronger, Damascus or carbon steel? Depends on what kind of Damascus, depends on what kind of carbon steel. Some Damascus, it really depends. Like, for example, we're going to have a functional Damascus one here, which is a mix of some spring steel, some hard tool steels, and it's actually a very, very functional sword.
This is about what we were cutting pumpkins with 2 weeks ago.
You were cutting pumpkins?
Yes.
Oh, man.
It was fun.
Smashing pumpkins?
No, cutting pumpkins.
I'm kidding.
Last weekend I was smashing pumpkins.
Invoking a band.
With a blade.
Oh, and this is, he sent me a sample of ray skin color because I was getting some ray skin wrap on a katana. Katana.
These look like katana, so I will jump behind them.
Oh, okay. Sure. The one thing is you could just go between them and tell us which people are asking and what they're saying.
Which is stronger, Damascus or carbon steel?
I answered that question earlier.
Okay.
It really depends on what steels are going into the Damascus and what steels are going into what kind of carbon steel we're talking about. Some Damascus is stronger than others, and hopefully I will show you a Damascus sword today. Okay, go ahead and show that baby. This is a Handachi, made of SX105V Japanese tool steel. Oh, making a mess. But that's fun of unboxing. It's like,
So this is, what steel type is
this
this?
is SX105V.
Which creates this gorgeous Hummel.
Yes. SX105V actually is not the most beautiful Hummel they have. There is some limitation to it.
The SX105V is one step down from the S5, correct?
It depends. Like in terms of durability, S5 is a few steps down from S5 in terms of durability. But what you get in return is a harder edge on average based on heat treatment, a harder edge, and also you can put a Hummel on it. So it can be differentially hardened. So there are people who definitely like their differentially hardened swords. And as you see, it's really beautiful. I believe that one has a pear skin finish if you want to put it up closer.
Wow.
That is beautiful.
It's going across.
This one says to your left more. So it looks like we'll have to do the sword over here and the sword over here.
Okay.
His left or his left? I don't even know if we're here.
My left, so you're right. Are they really made in Japan?
These are not made in Japan. So if they were made in Japan, a sword made in Japan is going to cost you at least $3,000. This is very long. You'll see later as we pull more out, you'll see some that are on a more the standard 70 centimeter length or 27, 25 inches. This is sort of like a popular length.
Cash Kings 88 is asking for sale.
Yes, everything here is almost everything is for sale. Some things have already been sold. So, all right, let's see what's else in these boxes. I'm very excited to see this. This is like, I like that color. That red speaks to you. It also, it looks like, I can't decide if that's one of the, what we call a shallow sword or a deep sword. This is a Ming Dynasty style sword.
Ooh.
Looks like they didn't give us many swords. Did they give us sword bags?
This one did not have a
Did the other one? Yeah, okay, they did have one, right?
How much for that red one?
This red one, I believe, is. I am looking. It is 800. It is a Handachi. So what you see here, I'm going to come a little closer so you can see this. Handachi basically has it has the tachi kind of guard and I can't remember the name of this. Well, it's not the koiguchi, something gane. And then this piece. But what you see is it's missing the ashi, the hangers that you'll see in most tachi.
Let's look at it. Let's show it over here too.
I'll show it over here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike's saying need some ZA guards on those.
Need some what guards?
ZA guards? ZA guards?
Is it Mike De La Vega?
Yeah.
He probably wants some cool guard that he makes. Mike De La Vega, go check out Zeist Armories. Mike De La Vega makes some really awesome guards. Some awesome stuff. So this is a Ming Dynasty style sword here.
Handmade or machined?
These are handmade.
This is, someone is asking what steel this is.
Which one?
Wow,
The one we currently have.
The one we currently have is Damascus steel. You'll see that if you get up a little closer.
You can see the wavy patterns in there.
Yeah.
But look at the fuller. Look at what in Japanese they call it bogi, but the technical term is a fuller to lighten the weight. Look at the shape of the fuller on that one.
Oh, that's nice. What is the steel on the red one?
The steel on the red one is SX105V, which is a Japanese tool steel.
The red one is really popular.
Oh, also go to cloudhammerforge.com. Not all of these, I don't think many of these are online. Their prices are going up. Those were all the pre-order prices. That is the prices before I actually brought them into the US. But this is really cool. This is what's called a in Chinese fangxingde. So you can see how the saya, the scabbard, is rectangular in shape. So this is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of this guy. Look at that tip.
Nice.
That's just a cool sword.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
cool sword. I'm just,
This is beautiful.
yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget to show it off over here.
Show it off over here.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can bring them closer together, maybe.
Let's
no.
see.
Different angled.
I think we're
You're
good.
the camera person, so yeah.
Yeah, we're
This
good.
is pretty cool. I really like this rectangular sheath. That's pretty cool. All right.
What's better? What's better, the steel on the red one or S5 steel? Oh, what's better, the steel on the red one or the S5?
It depends. It depends on what you're looking for. S5 is tougher. S5 is easy to basically.
This is S5 right here, I can tell.
And look at the deep sortie on this guy.
This has quite the sortie.
So this is actually for George Swerlinski. He custom ordered this one.
Really nice, George. Well done. Really nice length. Scott on this. The furniture is nice. Check that out.
And this one over here. Mike is asking any Shobu in the works.
Any Shobu in the works? We can get a Shobu wakizashi. We have those in stock. The blades. As for Katana, I don't think we have any Shobu, but we have some that look a little bit like Shobu because of the yokote being like not as clear.
I'll try to scoot this over just a little bit more.
All right, let's see what this guy is.
Oh, man.
Ah, okay, so Alfonso, this is your sword. This is a SX105V. Definitely take this one off.
Is he on right now?
I think he is on.
Hey, Alfonso, how you doing, buddy?
So Alfonso, just in case you didn't know, this is the guy who made your t-shirts.
Oh, he got the cloud.
Yeah, you got the Cloudhammer t-shirts.
Oh my God, Jesus.
So number one, look at that long ska. We got that right, Alfonso? We got the long ska. And then take a look at the color of the blade. Bring it up closer because what you'll see is that it's actually black, but basically the hamon was supposed to be, we thought it was going to be black, but the reaction with the chemical turned it red. And I'm not sure if you can see it in this lighting, but the hamon is actually red. And that was just a reaction.
Is that a hamon or the dried blood of your enemies?
Or the dry blood when you start sharpening your sword while you cut yourself.
It looks blue on the camera, actually.
Really? It's actually red. And to the naked eye, it should be red. That is really pretty. Is Alfonso saying anything? This is Al
Yeah.
Gorbar.
Yeah, hell yes. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Alfonso, this is a beautiful sword, dude.
The other thing that came with that was that it had a ray skin. It had a half ray skin, not half, I guess,
Oh, wow. That's really
one
nice.
quarter ray skin.
Sound like rap.
Nice to show it off over here. Get some detail. It's cool.
Yep. So we're getting close to the end of the big ones and going towards the more regular sized ones. Let me go grab this. And you can go ahead and unbox that guy while I work on trying to cut this. Oh, these are nice wrapping boxes this time. Much nicer than usual. That is the foam boxes.
Cool.
This is also, oh no, this is for sale. This is SX105V. Look at the sorting on this guy.
Forrest Dump said for, I think the last one, we ordered one of these for my stepson and it's killer.
Awesome.
Wow, this thing is amazing.
Usually they send us these. This has a very deep sorting. This one might actually become mine, so I'm curious to see how it is to cut.
Well, technically, they're all yours, still somebody else.
Yeah, this one belongs to the store for now. No one's actually bought it yet. Versus the one Alfonso got is that those are his swords. Also George's swords.
Yeah, cool. How about
Plus we
you?
had a couple other special orders.
Someone is asking any Hattori Hanzo.
No. I'm assuming that is a joke. People always keep on asking about Hattori Hanzo. I think people know my opinion on Kill Bill. Hattori Hanzo was a real historical person, historical figure. He was a ninja, or closest thing to a shinobi, who helped to establish the Tokugawa shogunate. He is not a swordsmith. So,
Yeah, I was about to ask, the historical person or Kill Bill? because that
Kill
matters.
Bill, like a lot of other movies, just use that historical figure to name a character in their movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I won't get into my thoughts on Tarantino. I think people have seen that on
Yeah, we're
TikTok.
we're not
You
fans.
can disagree with me on that.
I'm right there with you.
Mike is asking T-shirts for frequent customers.
Say what?
Mike is asking if there's T-shirts for frequent customers.
T-shirts for repeat customers. I guess.
For sale.
We'll give you a discount because I have to pay him to make the T-shirts for me. So we have, it looks like 12 more swords to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's all the European swords. So while he's opening it, are there any that you guys want to see again while we're waiting? Like the army, any of the European swords, or let me know if there's anything you want to see while Sensei Scott is working on the packaging.
Nothing yet. I know the red one is really popular.
Yeah, the red one is really pretty.
You said that one is sold?
Which one?
The red one?
No, that's not sold. That's available. And that is a really pretty gold. I was actually expecting more of a different colored gold to this. So here, this is cherry blossom style. Can both cameras see it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cherry blossom style. So there are other tachi that have that same design here and here on the ashi, but this does not have ashi. But it does have this piece and this piece, which I am drawing a blank on the names. Okay, we have a new sword ready to be seen. This is another store sword. This is SX105V with the Choji Hamon. Standard length, 70 centimeters. And with the Choji Hamon. 3-color polish, pear skin finish.
That pear skin finish.
Oh, there you go, Mike. He just asked, is there any 3-color polish in this batch?
This is pear skin. Mike doesn't like pear skin.
Oh,
So here, I'll put this close up. Can both cameras see it?
yes.
I'm going to try to catch the light so you can see what's called the pear skin. You'll see little flecks in the middle there. I'm a big fan of these particular fittings. Sorry, I'm not going to stab you.
Oh, you're good.
So you can see here that it has, like, this is a wave fitting. I'm a big fan of waves in general. And this has always been one of my favorite tsuba. Oh, we have another one. Oh, this one also has a thin profile, silver-based black side. Thin profile.
We have a question. Any in the 150 to 250 range?
Not from Cloudhammer. We do have it from other makers, but not from Cloudhammer.
So this is the hot habaki of the week of the month.
So this is also for George Shalinsky. This is the SX105V through hardened. It does have this really cool wave habaki.
It's beautiful. If you want to move it over here a little, so we can get some, yeah,
And this
get that
is,
detail.
you can see the detail on the hamon as well, or sorry, the what do you call it, the tsuba as well. This particular one is also thin profile. It also has a kojiri, which is this little instrument on the back here. That was a term I was trying to remember for the other one. Oh, for those of you who asked about shobu, you can see here the tip of this one here. This is not exactly shobu, but it's an okisaki. So if you catch the light right, you'll see the yokote line. But it's very hard to see because of the way it's polished. But it is, it looks a little bit like a shobu, even though it is okisaki shinogi zukuri.
We have a question. What is Cloudhammer?
Cloudhammer is a company based out of Taiwan, a forge based out of Taiwan. Blades are made in Vietnam and also Shanxi, China. And then fittings also done in Longquan, China. They're usually mounted in Longquan, China. But the blades themselves are made elsewhere. This is the Tang Dynasty style sword, and this is also the shop's, but technically I hope it doesn't sell for a long time because I absolutely love it. This is actually based, this particular sword is based on like the first Chinese swords that went to Japan. And so look at the detail on this. It's the dragon, it's called Shuilong, the water dragon, the sea dragon. You can see the various fittings on that. There. I love this. And this saya.
Let's move over here a little to see the fittings
Uh-huh.
and the handle. So that's beautiful.
And then the blade is, this is a Tang Dynasty style sword, and so this is actually made of Sanmai Damascus.
Oh, wow.
So you can see the crisscrossing pattern. It is a Damascus jacket around a Hitachi tool steel center. So it is actually a pretty tough sword. These are very like wide profile swords. So if you look at my other TikTok where I was actually, some guy in armor was cutting at a car door, this was the kind of sword he was using. It's actually a very beefy blade compared to a Katana. But this, I have to say, is amazing. I'll sing it again if anyone wants to hear it. All right, we have here a two-handed Han Dynasty style sword. This is called an eight-sided blade because it has 4 surfaces on either side. I'm not sure how well you can see it. This has what's called a TNT Heaven and Earth style Damascus. So it has these striated lines. I don't know. Can you see that in the camera?
Yes.
So eight-sided blade. Han Dynasty style Gen. This can be used two-handed as well. But so this is either two-handed or one-handed Han Dynasty style Gen. Pretty cool copper fittings here. Pretty nicely done. It looked bigger in the pictures than it did like it does in person. But I still like it.
Looks like something Liu Bei would use.
Yes. We know our 3 kingdoms.
Yes.
Well done, Danny.
Favorite time period.
All right.
You're amongst friends here. This is Tsuba. You have to show the Tsuba up close.
So this was my choice, and I don't know if this one will sell, but if it doesn't, I don't mind because I love this Tsuba. So,
Ooh.
yeah, but there.
What is
We can
this?
see
It looks
on
like a
that
single-
one.
So it's a man holding a sword.
Oh, nice.
Couldn't figure that out. How is he holding the sword?
So he's holding it right here.
Oh, I see.
So you can see the detail. I don't know if my hand's in the way, but here, he's holding a sword.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like they make fun of me because I like blingy, blangy swords, but
Hey, you like what you like.
you like what you like. These are not the swords I usually use. These are the swords I like to play with. You know, I like to put on the wall and look at and enjoy. So these are also that same kind of Sanmai Damascus, and we have 2 like this. These are totally for sale. So, same thing. It has that jacketed Damascus around the Hitachi tool steel. It has that same wave habaki right here. Can both cameras see it?
Yes, now I can.
And then a wave-themed iron tsuba. Trying to do it, so I don't want to cut myself, so I'm going to be careful with that. And the saya is silver-based black, and it has a kojiri as well. This is a really cool one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Sensei Scott about to open another one. So. This one is for Philip Martin. He's basically one of the guys who arranges HEMA and Katana cutting competitions in Arizona. And there's going to be a big competition over on January 14th and 15th.
Wow.
And
Oh, is this S5?
this is what is this?
That's like S5 almost.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember which one this is. I think it might be SX105B, but it might be S5. Wow, this is really light.
Yeah, I know.
But this is a Tang Dynasty style sword. It has a full ray skin wrap. One of the things you'll see here is that it's a full ray skin wrap, and then the scabbard is like this.
I love the scabbard.
That's pretty cool. It has dragonflies and flowers. I never noticed about this. I didn't really want this one. I was offered this sword at a very good price, and then I was like, nah, I don't want it because I didn't like the scabbard. But now that I look at it up close, I wish I had gotten it instead of Philip.
I think that's something that the more you look at it, the more stuff you see.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for the different hilt design?
It is a Tang Dynasty style sword. So Tang Dynasty style swords, you see different times. That particular one is ray skin wrapped. So usually Tang Dynasty style swords have a rectangularish hilt.
Sakabato.
This,
So I gotta be careful how I draw this because it's reverse edged. Rurouni Kenshin.
About to say Rurouni Kenshin?
this is a Rurouni Kenshin, but in the past we had SX105V. This one is, I'm sorry, we had a 51 CRD4 spring steel. But this,
That's like messes with your head, right?
yeah. So the sharp end is over here. Let's see how. Let's see. You might not. I don't know how sharp it is. That's sharp.
How sharp is this? Very. The answer is very.
Yeah. So you can see its cuts on the reverse end. What's really cool about this one is it actually has a hamon on it. This is a differentially hardened 3-color polished hamon. So Michael LeVega, you asked for a 3-color polish. This is one, but it is a reverse blade. So from a really finishing. And yeah, it's. I lost a good angle, and I'm not going to cut through my nose, but it's pretty sharp on the reverse.
Yeah, I see we have some Kenshin fans on here.
Are they going crazy?
Yep.
As well they should. All right. I'm not sure what these are. This actually, Alfonso, I think this might be the Suba you asked for. I think.
Oh man.
Ah, full race skin wrap.
Just the side itself is gorgeous.
Check out that saya. It is full race skin wrap. This is called wine red. Ox or buffalo horn, cow horn, whatever, on the koiguchi and the kurigata and the koji. So what's really cool about this one, besides the amazing race skin wrap, is check out this hamon.
Yeah, they can see it in both. That's
This
beautiful.
is a very unique, this is a one-of-a-kind hamon that was that Cloudhammer was experimenting with. I don't know if they're going to make any more. And this also has a double bogi. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see, is it double? Yes, it's double bogi on the side as well. This one is the swirling dragon theme on the Tsuba.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm a sucker for a pretty hamon. So once again, this is a unique.
We got what steel and price.
This is SX105D, and this one is, I think, $850. The race skin wrap, and it really increases the price, as does the unique hamon.
Yeah, you better believe that race skin that is not cheap.
Yeah, the race skin is not cheap.
But they do it so well.
That's a really pretty sword. I can't wait to actually just look at these up close when we have some extra time.
We have 2 people saying it's a beautiful saya.
It is a beautiful saya. This one is ASAP 88. ASAP 88 is a very hard steel. Once again, a 61 HRC on the edge, but it's also very chip resistant.
I'll go to this from there.
Yeah, Sensei Scott also got this particular bamboo.
Ooh. Oh, that's pretty.
This also has a double bogi in it. And this is one of those ones, if no one buys it, I'm going to be cutting with this just to see what it's like. Because ASAP, I've been wanting to try out ASAP 88 really badly.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one out yet.
We actually have 3 ASAP 88s here. So, yeah. Very nice.
So is that ASAP 88, is that sort of like with heavy cutter, light cutter?
It's, well, that's just the steel, so it really depends on the geometry of the blade. So this one, I think it's a regular profile sword, so it can be, you can cut hard targets. ASAP 88 is like kind of has the same hardness as the powder steels, which are super expensive. We've already seen this one. This is actually just a repeat of the other one.
Is this the last one?
That's the last one.
Oh man, that was fast.
I know, we went through this really
Get to play with me.
fast.
Thanks for your help, Danny.
No problem. How much for the ASAP 88 bamboo?
The ASAP 88 bamboo is $650. It was on discount. Basically, I got a lot of swords that are a little less expensive than usual.
This is another Oni.
This is an Oni, and this is for you, Alfonso. Last but not least.
You ordered this one?
Yes, this was actually an extra inventory because when Alfonso first ordered his Oni, another person, Jason Roberts, also ordered an Oni. So they went ahead and made a spec sword as well. Is that 30 centimeter? Huh. So this was the spec sword.
Wow, that handle is nice. Is it shaku? Full shaku, 11 inch.
It should be 12 inches.
Yeah, it's a shaku. Wow.
We're gonna measure that for you, Alfonso. Oh, okay, that is long.
We have WD-40 once a month. A good idea.
WD-40 is a little drying, it'll dry out. you know, a little more frequently. I like to use specialized oil for that, basically choji oil, clove oil.
Green one works good. Gun oil works, but you gotta watch the high-end
the
gun
Oni's
oil.
upside down.
High-end gun oil may stain the blade.
There we
Be
go.
careful with that.
So Alfonso now has 2 of these guys.
Well, that's his
Is
Tuesday.
that? Oh my gosh, this is such great balance.
It's his Tuesday, Thursday.
He has one Oni for every day of the week, every work day of the week now.
He says thank you.
Yeah, this is definitely a 12-incher. I didn't realize it until I put it in my hand. It looked short, and then I put it in my hands. But wow, the leverage on this is great because of the lens of the Scott.
I love the Cloudhammer Alfonso. I mean, I assume he cuts with them. I have 2 S5s. I'm in love with them, and they're really awesome swords.
Is Al gonna do some, who was it, not Hattori Hanzo, but Musashi? A sword in each hand?
He told you? All right.
You can ask Alfonso that.
Has he told you?
I don't know. I don't actually know. Does anyone have any questions, or do you want to see any of these swords again? Very happy to show them off. I'm in love with, I'd say, all of them.
Happy to answer any questions. Pre-sale, post-sale. Oh, so somebody ordered
Oh, this is an extra Scott that goes with the ASAP 88.
oh, you just, there's an extra Scott that just goes in with it?
Yep. And it looks like we didn't get one.
What are the top 3 for you guys?
These top 3. The first one is an 80. See how long it is? It is an 80 centimeter, which is what, 20 or 31 inches. You go ahead and take it out. It is a Handachi, made of SX1 and 5V with a choji hammer.
This thing is beautiful.
And we want to see the Tang Dynasty one more time, please.
So the Tang Dynasty one, that's the one with the really. There's actually 2 Tang Dynasty ones here. Hmm?
Oh.
Lower. Bang. That's the really bougie one.
I am sorry, TikTok cattle. I think I'm saying that right. TikTok cattle, I think it is.
Alfonso?
What is your, between the 2 of you, what are your top 3 favorites
In this batch or
Yeah.
in general?
in this batch?
Alfonso here, they did include the Tsuba. Let's see. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really absorb them. I mean, we just pulled them out so fast. I didn't have time to
Definitely
really.
this Handachi speaks to me.
Full ray skin wrap, actually.
Yeah, the full ray skin wrap is just, where is that?
That's over on the other side over there.
Yeah, that is just.
You could probably bring a sword stand here and put them in the. Or you can.
What's the other Tang Dynasty one?
That's the blue one. That's for Philip Martin.
Yeah.
This is just a beautiful.
Alfonso, here is your another one. This is a giant tuba. This is like ginormous.
I guess let's show it on this one so people can be jealous.
And then the third one. These are really pretty tuba too. Wow.
They do such a good job with the buffalo horn kojiri and kurigata and the koiguchi. So it's centered. So I think when you look at a lot of these companies doing buffalo horn, I think a lot of them just like, yeah, we do the horn, but it's not carved properly, it's not seamless, or it's not sort of uniform. And I really think that Cloudhammer really does a really good job on the pieces, parts, and the buffalo horn elements. Very smooth, really nicely done. It's uniform. Yeah. Nice.
We have 2. We want to see the white handle Suba, and then on this one, 5th from the top down.
5th from the top down. You want to go ahead and put these swords up first? Put them on here. Take those and put them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is an SX1 and 5B, and I should have gotten 2 of these guys, but I only got 1. This has like a major story to it. I am a big fan.
Especially after this weekend.
Yeah, right. And check out the curvature of the Scott.
That's
This is
beautiful.
a pretty nice. This is a really nice sword. I really. So I confess I like big bends, and I cannot lie. And so this one is probably my favorite out of this batch, out of the katana, Japanese katana.
Oh, but then Kamakiri ga.
No, kamakiri da yo. Kamakiri is here I'm doing it like that. Mantis.
Praying mantis.
Praying mantis. Oh, someone else wanted to see the white handle. This is the Tang
Yes.
Dynasty. This is bought by not George Martin, Philip Martin. Tang Dynasty style sword.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah. Anybody want to see any other ones?
I think we are good. Price breakdown.
Price breakdown. Okay, from this one. This is. Sorry, I have to look it up. I have them in order, but they're not in the order they're listed here. So the Handachi here is 800. The Ming Dynasty style sword is going out for testing, but it's usually 800 new. This one George Selinsky bought, but it is Katana. He actually got a special price for it. It's usually 850, but he got a discount. This one, the half ray skin wrap, this is actually, this is the black sword, also a one of a kind, so not for sale. This one here, the deep curvature one is 600. This one here is 650. This one is also George Selinsky's. This was on special order. Oh, this one has a crack in it, George. This one has a crack, and so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell Pfizer about it. And we'll either give you a discount or send you a new one. Oops, I gotta make sure, just remember I gotta take a picture of that, yeah. Let's see, this one is 1,000. The Hanjian is 625. This Damascus is, with the man with the sword, is 850. This one is 600 and something, 600. This one, actually, I'm not sure, but it went to what you call to Philip Martin. I keep on saying George R. Martin. And then the Sakabato is 600.
Man, I love this.
That Sakabato is pretty amazing. Oh, the ray skin wrap, a grand, a full ray skin. The ASAB is 600. This is the same one as earlier, the wave, Habaki, and everything. And this is Alfonso's. It's a special order. Usually 700 to 750. These are all generally more expensive swords than other ones. Oh, we also have, we forgot, we do have the European swords here too.
While you're getting that ready, Al wants to know if they can see their black blade one more time.
The black blade.
That's Alfonso's,
Isn't
right?
it? With a very long end. No, it's this one. Once again, we have the arming sword. We have the German. Oh, go ahead.
Showing off the black blade.
That's
it's
James
pretty.
William-esque scar right there, buddy. I think one of the cool things about Cloudhammer is you don't have to make compromises or sacrifices. You choose the steel that you want. And if you want a particular length scar, you can order that. If you want a full Samegawa wrap, you can do that. If you want Japanese silk or leather for your Skaito, you can get that. You can get whatever, Tsuba, Habaki, anything you want really. So it's kind of amazing that you don't have to make compromises or settle for, we make this and you just buy that. You get the steel you want and you build the sword to your specifications. Nothing's kind of crummier than getting a sword, falling in love with the steel, and then not liking the handle length or not liking the koshirai, and being able to get exactly what you want right out of the box, I think is amazing, which is why I think I'm so in love with what Cloudhammer is doing right now, because those of us that are practitioners have very specific needs, very specific things we want. Some people are into Hishigami, some people are into leather, some people are into different colors, Samegawa. And you can get exactly what you want the first time around without having to worry about making compromises or settling for anything. So, really nice, beautiful.
And once again, arming sword. I can go ahead and take the stuff off this. I'm looking to cut myself along the way.
I know first aid, we're good. I know first aid, we're good.
I know first aid too, but I still don't want to cut myself.
I cut myself on Saturday putting John's 33-inch
The other John.
Katana.
The other John.
My little short arms were prepared for a 33-inch Nagazaki. Oh my gosh.
Danny, you want to go come feel that again? Without the wrapping off?
This has your name on it, Danny.
Well, sadly, this is actually going to be also going to Philip Martin.
Is it sold?
It is kind of sold. It's a little hard,
Yeah.
tough story, kind of hard to explain. But yes, it is pretty much sold.
Right on, Algo.
That's beautiful.
let us know what you think of that. I'll go when you get it. I'm really curious what your opinion will be on it. I think you'll be very happy with it.
Just love how.
I am very jealous of
Do
this.
you want to do cutting and see if you can hear any wind off that one? If it whooshes? Because we heard whoosh, a lot of whoosh when we got the first one. Yeah. You hear the whoosh?
Yep.
I don't know if our audience hears.
Oh, let me
whoosh
wish
or
it.
not.
Let me wish it. Stop being a ball hog. Watch yourself.
You beat me up tonight. That's part of the reason.
Was class a little difficult?
Now my arms are just tired.
Oh, wow.
Not difficult, just my arms tired.
That's great. Well, this one does too.
Yes, I can hear it from here.
Look at all that play in the blade. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
You're having fun.
It's a thing.
serious work here. It's serious business. What are you doing having
But
fun?
this is like, seriously, it has like.
Are the pommels peened or screwed?
They are peened. They are peened in. We actually have a diagram somewhere.
And do you sell Musashi's katana?
Musashi?
Yeah.
We do have some with Musashi Tsuba, like that. We have several, like low end, like $80. We have some for about 150 with this kind of Tsuba. So about 80 to 150 with this kind of Tsuba, the Musashi style.
Oh, ow. Said, man, it's been a great experience buying swords from Cloudhammer. You guys are awesome. I will be happy.
No doubt.
One
thing
this
it's
one
really-
has a different weight to it. This one feels a little more balanced towards the
I
front.
love the tip on that. It's almost like a nugget, like a naginata style.
This one is, yeah, I really
Right?
like this
It's
guy.
like that,
And look at the guard. That guard is like
yeah.
style.
That's cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm practicing here, I have to hold it up. I'm always getting fussed at because I'm holding it too high above my head, but I don't want to like go to HEMA and then get like beamed in the skull.
Yeah, it's gotta be weird training both Japanese sword arts and European arts.
Yes, it is, especially in the same day.
All right, any of these guys anyone wants to see before we clean up?
Any plans on rapiers?
Rapiers, actually, so we are doing a bulk order for Jesse Belsky. Look for Jesse Belsky blades. Jesse Belsky, anyway. Jesse Belsky. Go look him up. He does a lot of really cool rapiers, and we're going to be making some rapier blades for him, and he's going to mount them with his fittings. But we aren't going to actually make the rapiers ourselves. We're just going to make the blade for him.
And Al is wondering how much for the German one and what steel?
The German one is ASAP 88, and it is German. I think it's 600, but I could be wrong. I can't see anything here.
Yo, just give us your wallet. We'll give you back what we
I
think
know.
you should
This
have.
is one, yeah. Anyway, it's like I think it is 600, but I could be wrong. I'm looking and I'm not seeing it on the list. Anything else he wants to see while we're here?
I don't think so. Thank you, Dan. He's saying we do a great presentation.
Dan's a cool cat.
All right. I guess we'll shut it down. Thanks again for watching.
Al said he's going to mail you his debit card.
Thanks, Al. I'm sure your wife will really appreciate that.
Take care, guys. Till next time.
All right. We got to go. Not unalive, but unlive it.
Now's the time to fart.
Not yet.
You're still
Facebook.
Not yet. You're still live.